Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Woodard. I am from Denver, Colorado, and I teach high school, primarily 11th and 12th graders in Denver Public Schools at Collegiate Prep Academy. And I'm also on the involved in one of the co-directors of the Denver Writing Project and on the National Writing Project Board of Directors. I'm excited to be here today and engage in this conversation. In my over 2 decades of teaching, I would say that the day after the election is in probably the top 3 or 4 of the most challenging days that I've had. And we knew, we were knowing the outcome as we were going to bed, and no one could sleep. And, we start messaging back and forth as teachers, how are we going to process this with our students? What are we going to do tomorrow? And, we met early in the morning, and some teachers, brought in some different texts to read with students. And just trying to figure out, like, how do we do this? How do we have these conversations? And of course, you want to be there, and you're going to be there to support them, and to listen, and to cry, and to, be angry. And it was very challenging, but so important. And, in my classroom, we circled up and we just had circle conversations every single class period, and students just, were expressing themselves and talking, and we maybe read a little bit and looked at different, statistics and data and talked about things. And, as a classroom teacher, just letting my students know that I will be there to support them in anything, that they need. But in the aftermath, we're processing, and we're still processing from this, and the outcomes. And just to what, Antero was saying about the, all of the harassment and the, the immigration, the wall. I have had students who have been, many students who are not documented, and students who have had to deal with the deportation of family members, since the election. And so this is very real. And I think for me as a teacher, what this has done for me, it is also just made me feel even more my responsibility to address politics, and to be open, and to not have to hide who I am or what I believe, or to have these open conversations with my students. And it feels very, it feels just important and necessary. And I do feel that for, many years in my career, it's not been an acceptable and appropriate topic to have conversations that are very open, with my students about. But I don't feel that way anymore.